Ball's in full swing in Lincoln, Nebraska. Siouxland teams are competing for a state title. Sports Force's Irvin Doman has the highlights from day 2 of the NSAA girls tournament.
It's day 2 and the final day of round 1 competition here at NSAA Girls State Basketball. We have 6 Siouxland teams taking the court today, so let's not waste any time and jump right to the action. First matchup of the day is an all-Siouxland showdown in Class D1 between the Pender Lady Pendragons and the Bancroft Rosalie Panthers. First bucket of the game comes off a long cross-court pass from Avery Wagner to Madeline Dolliver, who buries the triple. Later in the first quarter, Bancroft Rosalie gets a 3-ball of their own from Samron Dick to close the gap on the scoreboard. But the Pendragons are breathing fire in this one as Wagner gets another assist on the feed inside to Maya Dolliver, who finishes at the rack. And Wagner once again hits Madeline Dolliver on the cross-court pass, and she's like J.G. Wentworth, because if you need a 3 and you need it now, you can call on Madeline Dolliver as she splashes it through, and Pender cruises to a 54-29 win, and they punch their ticket to the semifinals.
We have so many players that you have to pay attention to, so knowing that we have Maya Dolliver, Hadley Walsh, Kyla Kruzmark, and I say that I'm like a pretty good passer and I have length, so I'm able to get that pass to Madeline every time for her to get it up.
Sticking in D1 with the 4-5 seed game between O'Neill St. Mary's and McCool Junction. First bucket of the game for the Cards is Maya Hedstrom driving to the rack and finishing to make it a 3-2 game. The Mustangs lead, and the Mustangs and Cards are in a battle as McCool Junction gets the mid-range shot to splash through from Natalie Clark to extend the Stang lead. Cards fighting for an answer, and Hedstrom was the cheat sheet today as she gets another lay-in to go through the contact this time. Cards pulling away late in the fourth, and it's Gracie Williamson kicking to Allison Brabeck, who buries the triple, and the Cardinals advance to the semifinals with a 53-40 win.
Very excited. The last 2 years we came down here, we didn't make it past the first round, so this was our goal, to make it past and then focus on the next game, so I'm really happy for all of us.
Up in Class B, we have the South Sioux City Cardinals taking on the top-seeded Omaha Catholic Skyhawks. Cardinals down early, but Briley Robinette drives in and swings it to Isabella Moret, who pulls up and knocks down the triple. Skyhawks keep the scoring coming in the first as they get a 3-ball of their own from Mia McMahon to extend their lead, and Scott doing their damage from the inside, as well as Molly Ladwick drives, stops, and pops the shot to extend the Skyhawk lead. And the Lady Cardinals are down big, but showing some fight as the first shot is offline, but Abby Aitken corrals the offensive board and gets the second chance points at the rack. South Sioux City ends their season as they fall 66-32.
Probably can't even describe how proud I am of them. It's just probably the hardest part is just that we don't get to be together at practice on Monday. They're that type of a group where it's a family. They fight like sisters. They love each other like sisters.
We have 2 more Siouxland teams in action tonight. Catch those highlights at 10. In Lincoln, Nebraska, Irvin Doman, KTIV Sports Force.